What's up everybody, it's CJ, and I'm back with another Sims 3 world overview, and today we're going to be looking at Sunset Valley Victorian. So this is a world by Hancyan, and y'all, I am so excited to check this world out today, because I never really thought about Sunset Valley in the sense of like being historical. I don't really think about the history of Sunset Valley really, so the fact that we have a world that kind of represents that, it's like I really want to see what's here, you know? I will say y'all, there is a lot of things that you need for this world. All of the information that you need is on the download page, but I'm just going to give you like some highlights. So for one, this world is a save file, meaning that to play this world, you have to play on the save file itself. You cannot just go pull up the world like you normally can. That's not going to work. So the version of the world that we're looking at is Sunset Valley, but it's like an empty version. And then Hancyan made a save file where like they just went through and like placed down lots and stuff like that. So you're going to have to play on this save file if you want everything to show up. So like I said, everything is on a download page, so you're going to have to download the Sunset Valley empty world and then make sure you get the save file itself. And you make sure that goes in your documents, electronic arcs, The Sims 3, and then there should be a folder inside of there called saves, and then you just want to drop that in your saves folder, and that's really all you have to do. Pull up the game and then just look on your main menu and just find the save file, and that's all you gotta do, and you just have to play on that save file. Now I would just recommend to make a copy of it just in case you want to play in the future, but yeah, that's how you're gonna have to play this world, okay? Also, you're going to need some CC. Everything will be linked on the download page like I just said. You also need store content, but I'm gonna be honest y'all, I have no idea what you actually need. Like, it says that you need store content, but I don't know. I know that when I opened up the world, it told me that I'm missing some things, so it's probably something that I don't personally own, but yeah, you're gonna need some store content for this one. I know that the world uses this Artemis, like, wall art decal thing from the Sims 3 store. I actually have that, but it's not showing up in this world, so it might be because, like, you know, my version is different from the version that the creator has, if you catch my drift. So yeah, so if you have some things that are missing, it's probably not just you. I'm also having some issues as well, but I really just want to see what the world has to offer overall. Like, missing store content is whatever, you know, as long as I can play. I have all the worlds, I have all the packs, so I just really want to see what's here, you know? Now, you are going to need every expansion pack except for Into the Future. Make sure that you do have the boardwalk set, I will say. There is like a roller coaster in this world, so make sure you have that as well. You're also going to need some Sims 3 worlds, so you're going to need Sunlit Tides, Monte Vista, Midnight Hollow, Aurora Skies, Dragon Valley, and Roaring Heights. So that's a lot of worlds. And then you also are going to need some rabbit hole rugs, but everything, like I said, is listed and linked on the download page, so you can always go back and read it. I want to see what this world has to offer y'all. There's a lot of lots to look at, so it's gonna probably take us a while, but we're gonna get through it, okay? Why don't we just start maybe over here? This is the Central Park, so we'll start in the middle and we'll just go around that way. So we are down here. Ooh, this is nice though. I like it. Okay, let's see. So we're down here at the Central Park. First and foremost, I am seeing that we have our bathroom. So I'm kind of interested to see like how it looks in terms of like the past, you know, like is it gonna be look like an old bathroom? I mean, not really, you know, it's still a nice bathroom. We just have our toilet and our urinal and stuff like that. If we go over this way, we have some chess tables and, you know, regular tables. So far, it's looking pretty much like it normally looks, you know. Over here, we have a couple of swing sets. We also have a park bench. I'm wondering, like, during the seasonal festivals, if we'll get, like, seasonal objects out here. Maybe, because that's what happens in the normal Sunset Valley, so maybe this lot also has that here, but I'm not really for sure. But I do see, like, a lot of empty space, so I'm assuming you'll probably like have some stuff here during the seasonal festivals or whatever. Like over here though, we have a couple of grills. There are no picnic tables, so you might want to put some down, or at least some regular tables, that way your Sims can eat. But you do have grills out here, some park benches, some tables. It's overall looking pretty much like it normally looks, you know. We have a little bridge area over here with some water so you can fish, and there's like a little area over here, so there's not much, but you know, you can always add more if you want. All right, y'all. I think what we will do is we'll just like go around this little area and then we'll kind of branch out. So let's maybe start back. Actually, you know what? Let's start over here and then we'll go around. This is supposed to be the St. George Hospital, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know if it's because I'm missing something or what, but there is no hospital here. Now, if you have this issue, I don't know if you will or not, but 9 times out of 10, you're going to probably have to place down your own hospital here. Yeah, mine's never showed up, so I don't know if that's like a store content issue or what. I have all the packs and the worlds that you need, so I don't really know what's going on with this one. Maybe one of y'all can let me know like what it looks like in the comment section down below. We're just going to keep moving on though. So right beside it, we have the Chetham's Library. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Let's see what this Looks like this is kind of spooky looking. You know what it kind of reminds me of? Is this supposed to be like the Grim Reaper's like the library, like that set from the Sims 3 store? Now, I don't own this set, so yeah, it's not showing up for me. But yeah, I think this is supposed to be like the Grim Reaper's library set from the Sims 3 store. Let's just check it out to see. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so for me, everything is going to be looking kind of like different because I don't have the content itself. But we can still check it out though, right? Like we have a little table by the door. We have a desk over here. Of course, it's a library, so there's going to be bookshelves in here, you know. There's a lamp on a podium. We have a chess table. There's a fireplace over here with a place to sit. If we go back here, what is going on in here, y'all? See, I never really seen this lot like that before. Okay, wait. So in here, okay, we have a Grim Reaper statue, and we got like the dungeon? Yo, what they be doing in here? Hey, yo, I'm scared. Okay, they got a dungeon back here, y'all. Who they be locking up in the library? Crazy. I guess when you ain't paid that library fee, it'd be like that sometime. Okay, well, over here, though, we have another room. We have a chess table, bookshelves, and desk. So it's like a little study room, I guess. And I believe that's like everything for here. Let's just go down again to make sure. Yeah, so that's like everything for down here. So if we go upstairs, we have some more bookshelves, some more tables in here. There's a fireplace in here as well. There's a bathroom, another chess table. So, you know, just normal everyday library stuff, you know? And then if we go upstairs again, we have another chess table and some more dungeons. Yo, what the? You know what? I'm going to mind my business. I'm not even going to ask a question because I don't even know the answer. But we also have a bedroom here too. Maybe this used to be like a castle or something back in the day and it's converted to a library. I don't know, you know, but I'm getting scared. Like, it's scary. There's also a Vault of Iniquity out here too, so you can use this if you need it for something. All right, let's keep moving on. Why don't we go over here to the Abrams General Store, and then right across the street from it, we have the Matilda's Corner, and then we have the Water World. We'll check out the consignment store, then we'll go across the street. So, oh, this is kind of cool. It kind of looks like a townhouse in a way. Now, I'm assuming the store is here. I don't know. Let's just scroll down and see. Yeah, so it's like all of this, basically. Okay, these look like the lots from Midnight Hollow, but I could be wrong about that. Let's see. So this building looks like it's kind of empty, and here we have a bar. There is a little sectional in the corner, so yeah, I'm seeing some like Roaring Heights stuff, you know, like that little sectional over here. We have a bar from Late Night. If we go over this way, these are kind of empty. I think these are like the empty stores from Midnight Hollow. Y'all could let me know if I'm wrong about that, but aren't these like those empty stores where you can like make them into something if you want to? And then like over here we have some art easels, there's a chess table. Pretty sure that's what this is supposed to be. Or also maybe these are supposed to be like fake buildings, you know, where you can add onto them if you want to. Now over here though, we do have our consignment shop. So we have our register, we also have a lot of artifacts from Egypt and China. So we have some of that. We even have like the sculpture over here. I believe this is like the one from France. We have some like spooky supernatural objects and stuff, but I believe that is everything for this lot. Okay. All right, let's keep moving. We'll go across the street. Again, this is the Matilda's Corner of... Oh, this is a Supernatural Hangout. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure the save file is empty, so there are no Sims here, but I can only imagine, like, there's probably, like, some wizards or some witches or something, maybe some fairies around here. Oh, actually, let's see how it looks from the outside. This looks like a house that you would see in Moonlight Falls. It kind of, like, gives off that vibe, you know? But if we open it up, let's see, we have a little, like, coffee corner over here. So we have a fridge, coffee machine. There's also a trash compactor. We also have, like, some places to sit. We have a little place over here by the fireplace. There's a lot of bookshelves. It's kind of giving like a cafe, you know? It is a supernatural hangout, so you'll probably have a lot of supernatural Sims come here, but it's kind of giving like a little cafe, you know? Like a little fancy cafe. Over here, though, we have more bookshelves, more places to sit, a lot of plants. We have a couple of bathrooms back here also. And then if we go outside, we have like a little courtyard area, maybe like a little patio. We have a table, a grill, and a chess table. There's even like a section for your horses. You can have your horses be out here. Honestly, though, you might want to move these haystacks over a little bit because I don't know if a Sim can get through here. You might want to move the salt lick also. Maybe like move it over here on this side or just have this area be open because yeah, I don't think a horse or Sim can really get in here, I don't think. But there is a water trough, there is a hitching post, and there's also a salt lick in here. And I believe that's like everything. I think it's just a one-story building. Yeah, so there's really nothing else above there. All right, so next up we're going to go to Water World, which I believe is a pool. So it's like a little community pool lot. Ooh, this is fancy. Listen, yo, I know this is like Victorian, but like, hey, yo, this is fancy. So when we first come in, they got computer. Yo, you know what? I'm not even going to ask a question. They have computers here? You know, maybe this is like a futuristic lot, you know, maybe. But either way, when you first come in though, we have a little like check-in desk area with a couple of computers. We also have a bathroom over here. So we have our stalls, our showers, our sinks and stuff like that. There's even a dresser so your Sims can get changed here. And it's also the same over here on this side. So it's mirrored, you know. If we go back here for a second, we have like an L-shaped pool. We have some lounge chairs. We have a little mini pool over here. And if we go upstairs, let's see, back this way we have two more bars. So these are like the self-serving bars. You can get yourself a drink if you want to. You have tables if you want to just sit up here and eat and chill out. And I believe that is everything for this lot. I like how it's kind of lofted so you can like look down below. That's kind of cool. Okay, well that's everything for this lot. We'll go ahead and move on to the one beside it. So what is this, by the way? Oh, it's like a house. It has the Fey Ray Arboretum right behind it. You know what, y'all, hold on. Let's just see what the house looks like real quick, just to see. Usually, I leave the houses last, you know, but since we're here and I clicked on it, we'll look at it. It looks like a townhouse, though. Each townhouse looks different, you know. I'm assuming that maybe only one, yeah, I was right. So, like, only one unit you can actually live in. Let's just see the one in the middle. Okay, so inside of here, we have a dining area. We also have our kitchen over here in the back with a radio. Okay, I'm gonna assume this is maybe not like a historically accurate Victorian world, because like radios did not exist back then. But you know, maybe it's like a inaccurate, maybe it's just more so vibes, you know. But anyway, if we go upstairs, we have a den area, or maybe like a little living room area. We have a fireplace, some chairs. We also have a little desk, so maybe this is like a study or an office. If we go upstairs, we have a bed here, a bathroom. Ew, y'all, the tub is nasty and the toilet is nasty. Disgusting. But yeah, we have two bedrooms upstairs. So we have one here with a double bed. Over here, we have one with a single bed and a crib. So I guess this is like the kids' room, you know. And then we have the bathroom in the middle. If we go in the backyard, we have the Fey Ray Arboretum. So you can like, you know, enter a gardening competition or tour the secret garden, you know. We also have like some places to sit out here too. There's some picnic tables, a park bench. There's a chess table out here. So it's like a nice little like garden space in the back. But okay, let's keep moving on. So why don't we go this way? We have the office and chemistry. All right, so I'm assuming maybe this is where like the rabbit holes are supposed to be. I'm not for sure. Let's just open it up. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, y'all. So, the world itself, it uses these rabbit hole rugs, but I downloaded them. But for whatever reason, it's not showing up. So, if you have issues with this, I'm going to also link some of the rabbit hole rugs that I use. You know, maybe you can, like, swap these out with those, you know. This is probably supposed to be, like, the business and journalism rabbit hole, but, like, it's empty on the inside. So, yeah. I'm assuming maybe the rabbit hole rugs that I'm using are not compatible or something. I'm not for sure, but I will just, you know, leave some that I use linked down below. Let's see about this lot. So right here we have the dawn of the British Empire. Whoa, what is, oh, this is like the Nectar. Okay, what's going on here though? The dawn of the British Empire, what's going on? Let's open it up to see. Let's see. So down here, we have a Nectar. So we have our register. We have some Nectar racks. There's a bookshelf in here. Over here in the back, we have like a little garden space. This is kind of cute though. We have our trees. We have some tables out here so you can, you know, drink nectar and chill and hang out. We have a little table over here in the back. And then over here, let's just turn the lights on so we can see. So over here, it's kind of empty. So you're going to have to add something in here if you want. There is an easel. And we do have our bathrooms, but there's not really much in here, so I guess you'll have to fill it up some way if you would like to. Maybe with some tables or something, you know? And then if we go upstairs, I don't think there's anything up here, so it's just a one-story building. I'm assuming that some of these buildings are just supposed to be, like, decorative, you know? But knowing me, I would probably want to, like, fill a lot of them up just to kind of have things to do, you know? But that's pretty much it for this lot. Now, if we go right beside it, this is the Victoria and Albert Museum. Ooh, this looks fancy. Okay, well, let's check out the museum then. Let's see. So when you first come in, you have like an entryway and you just have your bathrooms over here on the left and right. We'll start over here on this side. Right here, this is just, you know, like an art gallery. So there's a lot of art on the walls. A lot of these paintings are from the base game, but you have art in here, you know, you can sit down and watch art. Over here on this side, it's pretty much the same exact thing. It's just like a art room, you know. And then if we go upstairs, it's, let's see, over here we have more art hanging up on the wall. And then on this side, we have a couple of sculptures. So we have a fish sculpture. We have one with the Sim and the Plumb Bob. There's this one, and there's also like a little fountain. So, you know, we have that. And then if we go upstairs again to the very top, we have like a room with even more art. This lot, it could be the same one, but I don't know. It reminds me of the one from Twinbrook, like that museum. Is this the same lot? I can't remember what it looks like from the outside, but it's kind of giving me that lot from ambitions in a way. But up here though, as you can see, we have a ton of sculptures, so there's always something to look at. I've never seen this one before. Yo, what pack did this come with? I feel like I've never seen that one before. But yeah, that's pretty much everything for this lot though. Why don't we go right beside it? So over here, we have the deserted gymnasium. Okay, so this is the gym. Let's open it up to see. I'm gonna just scroll all the way down to the bottom first. We have a pool table. We have those basketball hoops. So again, store content, but we have some basketball hoops. We have some bowling lanes. They had bowling in the Victorian. You know what? Maybe they did. I don't even know. Over here, we have a little table. We have a juice pong table down here as well. And then if we go upstairs, let's see. We have a, oh, it's like a little ballet area, I think. We have like the ballet bar thing. Oh, so we have like the music that's playing. There's a dance floor over here too. Going over this way, we have like a little place to sit down. Maybe the judges or the audience sit down here. We have a guitar. We have a couple bathrooms. And then over here, we have a basketball court. Okay, well, we have a couple of those. And then if we go upstairs, yeah, again, oh, this is like the gym section. Okay, yeah, so you can like work out. You have your weight machines, treadmills, pull-up bar. There's even like a vending machine in here too. All right, y'all, but that's pretty much everything for this lot. Okay, so before we check out anything over here, I want to go back over here this way for a second, y'all, because I want to see what is over here by the little dock area. I think this is supposed to be like a more touristy part of the world. I really want to see what this has to offer. So we're going to start over here. This is the hideaway. This is a bar. We're going to start here and just go this way. Ooh, this is kind of fancy. It's kind of giving like a lot that you would see in Sunlit Tides, you know? Maybe because we have like the trees over here. Why don't we open it up? Let's see. Ooh, so it's like a little like cabana or something like that. You have your bar from late night. You also have like some chairs out here too. You have some tables around it. You have a little place to sit. It's just like a little chill hangout spot. Over here, we have a little telescope. We have some more lounge chairs. We have a fire pit. There's even a shuffleboard object too. Honestly, y'all, I really like this lot. Like, this is so cool. I don't know. It's so simple, but it's so cool. I really like it. And it's right here by the beach, which the beach is super close, right? Which I guess we could check out the beach next. This is the Whitby Beach. Let's see what's over here. So we have a couple of these like beach house objects. I forgot what they're actually called, but we have like these little like beach house things. If we open them up, they're completely empty. So, you know, you might want to put something in here, maybe like a bathroom or something, you know. Over here, we have some lounge chairs. We have this building. I don't know what's in here. Let's open it up to see. It's like a beach retreat, maybe like a little rest stop. Oh, there is a bathroom here. So there's the bathroom. We have tables outside. There's also a bar from late night. And then we also have a little music player. So it's not a lot of stuff in here. So you can always add more, you know, if you wanted to. But you do have at least something, you know. You can get a drink. You can use the bathroom, get a drink, dance if you want to. But you can always add more if you would like to, I guess. And then, of course, you are right out here at the beach. So you can always do beach activities if you would like to. You know what? We're so close to these beaches. Let's just check these out too. So this one is the Recurve Strand. This one is more like a private beach, you know, or like a little empty beach. There's not much out here, you know. So that's all for this one. And then over here, this one is the Sunnyside Strand. So let's just check this one out. This one is also kind of like empty. There's not much out here, you know. This is just like the one that's in the normal Sunset Valley. There's a couple of lime trees out here and a watermelon vine, but there's not much else, honestly. There is a house right here, and I believe, isn't this like one of the houses from Moonlight Falls? Or I could be mistaken. We might as well just check it out just to see what it looks like, right? Like, I just want to see. I'm kind of nosy. But yeah, isn't this like one of the pre-made houses? I could be wrong. Let me know, y'all. But inside of here, though, we have a little foyer with a chair. We have our den space area with a TV. There's a game console, a stereo back here. If we go over this way, we have a bathroom. We have a like sunroom area back here. The back porch just kind of leads over here to a fire pit. There is like a garage right here, so if we open up the garage, there's just a car inside of here. Over here, we have our kitchen. There's a dining room with a stereo and a little place to sit. If we go upstairs, we have 2 bedrooms. So they both have en-suites attached to them. So there's one over here. There's also one over here in this bedroom. Back this way, we kind of have like a little chill spot. So we have a foosball table, a guitar. We have some chairs. There's a stereo. And then if we go upstairs yet again, there are 2 more bedrooms. And I think both of these also have en-suites. So this one has a bathroom, this one has a bathroom. But in all, that's pretty much everything for this house. Okay, well, let's get back to the community lots. So we will go ahead and go back over this way. So we'll check out this lot. This is the Penniless Tea Shop. It's right across the street from the Hotsaget Garden. I know I did not pronounce that right, but we're going to check this lot out after. So let's check out the coffee shop first. This is the Penniless Tea Shop. It reminds me of the consignment store. I think it comes if you have pets and ambitions installed. It looks just like that. I think low-key it might be, but I think it was renovated. So why don't we just check it out to see what it looks like real quick? So let's open it up. So on the inside, there's not a lot in here. I wonder if I'm just missing something, you know, maybe like some of these empty lots are just empty because I'm missing something personally, but these rooms are kind of empty. There's not much in here. So if I was going to play here, you know, I would probably like put tables or something in here. There is a place to sit when you first come in. We have a bathroom. We have a little area over here with the coffee bar. So, you know, you can get like sweet treats and stuff like that here if you want to. Over here, we just have like a little place to sit down. And then over here, we have a lot of tables. So at least you have tables, you know? And then some of these tables are empty, but some of them, if you look closely, they have the little tea set on them. So you can always make a cup of tea or serve tea if you want to. So that's kind of nice. But in all, I believe that's everything for the lot itself. It's only a one-story building. So I'm really interested to know, like, if you download this world and you see things that I don't see, I wonder, like, what is actually missing from my version? Because, like, I would love to know. Why don't we just go ahead and go right next door, y'all? This is so cute. Look at this little garden. This is nice. I like this. Ooh, y'all, I really like this a lot. Can you get married out here? I wonder if you can get married out here. Let's see. We'll enter in this way. So over here, we have a couple of grills and a couple of picnic tables. We have these buildings right here. So this looks like a little ticket booth, kind of, where like you can go and like pay your way in. So inside of here, though, we do have a bar. There's also a buffet table in here, too. And then over here on this side, we just have a bathroom. It even has like a little potty in here, too, for like the toddlers and stuff. But we have a bathroom here. And then if we keep moving forward, there is a wedding arch. You can get, yo, this is nice. I would literally love to have my Sims get married out here. You have a wedding arch. You have some chairs in here. This is cute. I like this. There's even a art easel. We have some more picnic tables out here. There's a little high chair for the toddlers. That is so thoughtful. I never really think about toddlers eating in high chairs. Like, I never have them eating in high chairs. So this is kind of cool. And then if we go over this way, we have another park bench. And we have another one over here. And I believe that's like everything for this lot. So that's like everything for here. Why don't we go right down the street? This is the Drea's Salon and Tattoos. Ooh, it looks like a house. Ooh, this is nice. I like this one. I love that shade of blue. Why don't we open it up? Whoa, it's so bright. It's so vibrant in here. Let's see. So when you come in, you have a little lobby section. We have another lobby area over here, some more chairs in the corner. And then if we go over this way, we have 1, 2, 3 stylish stations. So you can, you can always give makeovers or get makeovers here if you want to. If we go upstairs, we have 2 tattoo chairs. Oh, actually we have 3. We have 3 tattoo chairs. We also have a little lobby area here. There are no lights above here, I don't think. Let me just make sure. Yeah, there are no lights up here, so you might want to get a light just so it can be a little bit brighter. But, you know, you can still see at least. And then you also have like a little balcony here. There's nothing on the balcony though. And I believe that's like everything for this lot. I like this lot, y'all. This looks cool. All right, y'all. So let's go down here to the docks because I really want to see what this looks like. So we'll start here. This is the Harborview Park. And then it's right next door to the Shiny Things Inc. warehouse. And that's right beside the old textile mill. So we'll start over here and then we'll just go around. Down here, we have like a little hedge maze with a little fountain in the middle of it. And then over here on this side, we have a little gazebo with a chess table underneath it. We have a couple of park benches. We have some picnic tables. We also have, I'm assuming, maybe a bathroom. So let's open this up. Yep, we have our bathrooms in here. No sink. So, no, I think this is supposed to be the sink. Yeah, this is the sink. So yeah, okay. Never mind. You have a bathroom. You also have your sinks out here. And then if we go right next door to, well, actually, you know what? Hold on. Before we go here, let's check out this section because I want to see what's here. There's not a lot, actually. There's just like some park benches and a wagon. And then we have like this building. So like, let's open this up for a second. Oh, it's a bar. So you have 2 bars and then you have like some tables and stuff. Okay, so I think that's like everything for here, y'all. There's really nothing out at the pier, so it's pretty much it for out here. So let's go ahead and go back this way. This is listed as an arcade, but again, it's called the Shiny Things Inc. warehouse. So let's just see. Maybe there is some arcade stuff. There is arcade stuff, y'all. I had a feeling. I was like, oh, maybe it's just called that. No, it's actually an arcade. So we have a roller rink inside of here. We have a photo booth. There's a bar over here too with some places to sit. And then if we go upstairs, so then over here on this side, we have a couple of computers, some bookshelves. We have a little like register. So I guess like this is supposed to be like the little like gaming area, like comic book kind of area also. And then over here we have a pool table. There's a karaoke machine. There's also a vending machine as well. So yeah, I'm assuming like the world is more like Victorian vibes and not like historically accurate, you know? And if we go upstairs again, we have bowling lanes. We have another coffee bar. We have like some more places to sit. There's an arcade game, a claw machine, some more of those like basketball hoop object things. We also have some arcade cabinets over here in Whack-A-Gnome. We have a couple of these TVs, so I'm assuming I'm missing some content, but I don't really know what it is. Maybe like a pinball table or something. I'm not really for sure. I'm missing something. I know that much. And then if we go upstairs to the very top, we just have like a little hangout section, but I believe that's like everything for inside of here. I believe so. So why don't we go right next door? Again, this is the old textile mill. Okay, y'all, so I realized in the middle of me recording that I did not have my mod folder installed in my game. So I went ahead, installed everything, and as you can see, like we have a chimney right here now. At first, we only had like a little flower pot, so the chimney's back. So I'm assuming some stuff that's probably missing may show up now, but I just wanted to point that out. But anyway, let's go ahead and open up this lot. So this looks like a bar. So we have a bar over here. We have a place to sit over here in the corner. We have a big dance floor. We have some of these effect lights over here. We have a bubble blowing machine. There's also a karaoke machine in here. And then if we go upstairs, let's see, we just have a pool table. And that's about it. There is something maybe up here, so let's go upstairs again. So we're at the very top, and there's nothing really up here, but you can always, you know, add stuff if you want to. But that's pretty much everything for this lot. By the way, this lot right here was called Sunset Harbor, but we have seen everything in this part of the world. So let's keep moving on. We'll go over here next. So back here, this lot is blank. It's probably because it's written in a different language or something, but let's just check out this lot. It's listed as a park. So let's just check it out real quick. So we're down here. I do see a couple of park benches. There's also a picnic table back here and a grill. And then we have a gazebo. So let's just open up the gazebo. So in here, we just have a chess table, some park benches, some regular tables, and there's also a stereo. So that's pretty much everything for this little park area. Okay, so why don't we check back here for a second? So this is the Crystal Springs. I believe this is in the original Sunset Valley also. I don't really think anything was changed out here, or at least I can't tell that anything was changed, but it is like a fishing spot. There's also some harvestables out here, like an apple tree, a bell pepper plant. There's some more, and there's also garlic out here too, and grapes. So you just have your harvestables, and it's just a fishing spot, but I don't really think anything else was added, you know? All right, so let's go back this way. We have the Suspicious General Store, and then right beside it, we have the Church for Sims Believers. So we'll check out the general store. This is where the elixir shop is, and this appears to just be like the pre-made one from Supernatural, but I'm not really sure if the inside was changed, so why don't we just open it to see? No, this is exactly how it looks. So this is just like a pre-made lot from Max's. You have your elixir store consignment register, and then you also have like your supernatural objects. You have your alchemy station and your gem cutting machine and your llama teleporter box. So it's pretty much how it always looks, you know. And then in the back of the lot, you have your jelly bean bush and a couple of beekeeping boxes. But that is pretty much it for this house. Okay, so why don't we go right beside it? This is the Church for Sims Believers. So let's check out the church real quick. Ooh, this one looks so familiar. Oh my gosh, y'all see those birds right there? Whoa. Okay, well, we're down here at the church. Okay, so inside of here, we have our pews. Over here, we have a podium, we have a piano, we have a place to sit. All right, and then like over here, we have a little office space. So we have a couple of bookshelves, there's a computer desk in here, we have a little bedroom, and then we also have a little bathroom here. So I'm imagining maybe like the pastor sleeps here, you know? And then outside of the lot, there's really nothing here but a bunch of birds, you know? No, there's actually like a picnic table and a grill back here, but that's pretty much it for this lot. If we go across the street, over here we do have the Fortune Teller's wagon. So we have it. We also have a grill and a picnic table. And there's also another one over here too. There's also a little fairy house over here too. And I see some harvestables over here. But that's pretty much everything for this little area. Right over here, we have the October Park. Let's see what this is. Oh, this lot is nice. Ooh, okay, I guess we'll just start here. So when you first enter, you have a couple of park benches, a really nice fountain in the middle. We have some chess tables and tables over here too. Over here, we have an area with some picnic tables. There's a couple of grills, some more park benches. Over here, there's a gazebo. So let's open up this for a second. We have a stereo, there's a telescope, there's a bar, there's also a place to sit. And then if we go back over this way, we have like a bridge area. So like over here, we have like a bridge, and then like underneath it, of course, we have like water and stuff. So you can fish out here if you want to. There's a fire pit out here. There's also like a park bench. And then we have this building. I guess this is like where the bathrooms are. Yeah, so in here you just have a bathroom, and then there's also a swing set area over here too. But I believe that's like everything for this little lot. It kind of reminds me of Central Park from the base game, you know? It kind of looks like that low-key. All right, let's keep moving on. I want to go back this way to make sure I'm not missing any lots. Yeah, so way over here, we have a couple of lots. Let's just check these out real quick, and then we'll go back this way. So over here, we have the Old Mill, and then we have the Stony Falls. So let's check out the Old Mill real quick. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is the Old Mill that comes from that Sims 3 store set. Now, I actually have that mill, but as you can see, I don't really have the water wheel. I don't have the ivy or the vines that are on the building, so there's clearly some things that are missing. But either way, I know what it's supposed to be. So there's a bridge right here. You also have a little pond over here too. You have a little plot where you can plant some stuff if you want to. And then if we open up the lot, we're just going to scroll all the way down. So all the way down here, I think you're supposed to have the canning station right here, you know, but there's a stove with a globe inside of it. There's also like a little outdoor area over here. So if you wanted to, you could like, you know, put some tables out here and sit down. If we go upstairs, as you can see, we have like more space where you can add stuff. And then over here, this room is kind of empty, but there is a buffet table and there is a place to sit. I'd imagine there's supposed to be like those tea tables in here probably. But like I said, they're not showing up for me for some reason. Okay, and then like in the back, there's even like some apple trees back out here too, and lime trees. There's even like a little plot over here with some more harvestables. So we have tomatoes out here and grapes and watermelon. And then it is right over here by the Stony Falls. So this is another fishing spot. So you can fish out here if you want to. There's also more harvestables like apples and lettuce out here and bell pepper. So yeah, you can always like harvest stuff out here if you would like to. All right, y'all, so let's just go ahead and go back this way. We'll check out this stuff later, but right here we have another fishing spot. This is the Pinochel Park. Hopefully I pronounced that right. But this is another fishing spot. So yeah, you know, you can just fish out here if you want to. I don't really see too much else, but you know, you can always fish if you would like to. Let's go ahead and go over here now. So over here we have the Highgate Cemetery. So let's see what's out here. This is like the one from the base game. So I don't really think there was really anything changed out here. You have a fishing spot in the middle. There are some graves out here as well. You have your mausoleum in the back. And yeah, I believe that's like everything for this lot. I don't really think anything was changed too much. All right, if we go back over here now, we have the fishing club tight lines, and then we also have the pleasure garden. So let's check out these lots. Maybe we'll check out the fishing spot first, and then we'll check out the gardens after. Ooh, it's like a little fishing lodge. Ooh, this is nice though. Let's see. So we have like a big pond area out here. You can fish if you would like to. Going over this way, we have a couple of tents and a fireplace. There's also like a little bonfire out here too. And then we have like this little lodge. So why don't we open this up? Let's see. So when you first come in, we have a fridge, a sink, a bar, and then we also have a jukebox, and there's also a dartboard object. And then over here, we have a little place to sit, which you might want to move these chairs over some. And then you also have a little bathroom over here. There are no lights inside of here, I don't think, so you might want to put some lights so it'll be a little bit brighter. And then outside of it, we have a grill, picnic table, fire pit. There's also a telescope, and there's also some places to sit outside too. And I believe that's like everything for here. But if we go right here to the pleasure garden, as you can see, there is a lot to do. So it looks like an amusement park in a way. In the middle, we just have some park benches. We also have this building. This looks nice. Let's open it up. Ooh, this is fancy. So inside of here, we have a couple nice tables. We have a music player. It's kind of giving like a restaurant vibe, which I think that's probably what it's supposed to be. As you can see, I am missing some stuff, but I think it's supposed to be like a restaurant. There's even like a little place outside where you can sit down. Upstairs, we have like an arcade. So we have some, again, I don't know what this is supposed to be. We have some pinball tables, an arcade cabinet. There's a foosball table over here too, and then we even have like a little office space right here, and we also have Love Tester. But yeah, I wonder what I'm missing. Probably like the restaurant thing from the Sims 3 store. Outside we have like a little fortune tellers area, so we have like a little crystal ball, and then over here on this side we have like a little playground section, so we have a playhouse. We also have a chess table out here too. We have a little concession stand, and then underneath we have like a little gazebo. So underneath here we just kind of have like some picnic tables. And then if we go over this way, we have a little haunted house. There's some picnic tables out here. We even have like a cotton candy machine, a popcorn machine, and a snow cone machine out here. As you can see, we also have a really nice roller coaster. There's a haunted house from Seasons. Going back over this way, we have a Ferris wheel. This is custom content. This is some of the custom content that you're going to have to download that comes with the world. So yeah, but you have a Ferris wheel. Your Sims can actually get inside, by the way, and like ride it. We also have a little water balloon fight station out here. And then we even have like a little mini playground section over here too with a slide and a sandbox. Oh, and this tree right here is also like a little swing. I just realized that. You can swing over here if you want to. All right, well, I believe that's like everything for the slot. This is like a really cool lot. I would definitely have my Sims come here. All right, y'all, so let's go back this way. We missed a couple of lots right here that we didn't see. So let's just go back for a second and we'll check out, let's start over here. This is the Great Nevada Saloon, and then it's right across the street from the Victorian Park. So we'll check out the saloon real quick. Ooh, this is nice. It really does look like a saloon. Okay, why don't we just open it up real quick? Let's see. So when you first come in, we have a couple of bars. So we have 1, 2, 3 bars. There's a lot of places to sit down, y'all. There's bar stools. We have tables. There's a piano in here. If we go over this way, this looks like a Showtime performance stage. So SimFest will probably be here. Over here on this side, we have a pool table. There's a dresser. There's even like a fridge. I just saw that. There's even a fridge. So if you want to get food, you know, you can always get food here too. Over here though, we have like a sunroom, maybe like a little chill room. There's a Domino's table in here. There's like some regular tables. There's a stereo. And if we go upstairs, let's see. Up here we have bedrooms. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bedrooms. So let's see. These don't have en suites. They have bathrooms across from them. But over here, these actually have en suites. So if you want to, you know, have some sleep here or whatever, you can always do that. And then there's even like a little area out here, like a rooftop area where you can come and just chill if you want to. But yeah, I believe that's like everything for this lot. This is kind of cool, y'all. I could definitely see my Sim like riding their horse here or something. Okay, so let's go across the street. Again, this is the Victorian Park. So let's see what's out here. Ooh, this is nice. I guess we'll start over here. So when you first come in, we have like a little like area right here with a fountain. We have a pond over here. So over here looks like a little playground section. We have seesaws, slides, sandbox, a tree house, some spring rides. We even have a couple of horseshoe objects out here. And then we have this area. I don't know what this is. Let's see. Let's open it up for a second. Oh, it's your bathroom. Okay, so we have like our bathrooms with our sinks, and we have a couple of urinals. And then if we go over this way, over here we have like a little place to sit, you know, a little chill spot. There's a swing out here, some grills and picnic tables. So over here we have like a gazebo area. So we have a couple of chess tables, a couple of art easels, another little hangout section, and I believe that's like everything for the park. Now it is right next door to this equestrian training ground. This is the Ascot Racehorse. So this is an equestrian training ground. So let's just see. Ooh, so we have like our bleachers over here. And then like we have our training ground, obviously, so you can have your horses jump. There is no like race thing, but you can like jump. You can maybe just have them run around or something. I'm just gonna like open up the lot a second. So we have some bathrooms. We also have some tables. There's a food register, so you can get food if you want to and eat out here if you would like to. And then we have like this barn. So inside of the barn, oh, I think this is like where the rabbit hole is. Yeah, so you have your rabbit hole in here, you know. But I think that's like everything really for this lot. There is like a little horse ball, and then right here in the middle, oh, it's like the announcer stand. Okay, so like an announcer would be here. Okay, well, I think that's like everything for this lot though. All right, so right next door to it, y'all, we have the fire department. This is the Verona County Fire Department, so I'm pretty sure this is just one of the pre-made ones, if I'm not being mistaken. Yeah, this is like the pre-made one. This one comes if you have pets and if you have ambitions installed. So yeah, we're not really going to look too close into it today because I've seen this lot a lot, but it's just a fire department. It has basically everything you need. You know, you have your workout equipment, you have an inventing table, drafting table. There's a little office area right here. We have a kitchen in the back, trampoline, fire truck, and then we even have like a grill and picnic table. And then upstairs, we have a little recreational area with a TV and bookshelves, foosball table. And then at the very top, we just have our bathrooms. We have like some more skill building objects like an art easel, telescope, and guitar. And then over here, we also have a room for your fighter fighters to sleep. But yeah, I think that's like pretty much everything for here. It's just one of the pre-made ones, you know? Okay, so I believe this is the last community lot that we have not seen. And this is the Sim Helsing Shack. So let's check out this lot real quick. This is listed as like a dance lounge. Yo, is this a pre-made lot? Because I feel like I've seen this before. Like, I think this is like in one of the My Sim Realty worlds. Either way, there are some hitching posts outside. We do have a bar right here. There's a dance floor. We have instruments over here on a platform. We have a bathroom, arcade cabinets. Over here, we have a big dance floor. And then if we go down below, let's see what's down here. So down here, we have a claw machine, we have a pool table, some places to sit, we have the mechanical bull. Maybe this is, maybe it's not, but I feel like I've seen this lot somewhere before, y'all. Is this a pre-made one? Yes, no? I feel like I've seen this like in Storybrooke County or something. Maybe that lot is just similar to this one. I'm not too for sure though. But either way, y'all, that was the last community lot in the world. So now we're gonna look at some of the residentials. There are so many houses, there's no way I can get to all of them today. But I'm just going to skip around a little bit just to see what some of them look like, you know. So I want to start off at the house that I placed Elliot down at. So he lives in this house. Now, it's not technically a starter home, but we were able to move here with starter home funds. So I guess you can think of it as being a starter home, I guess. But yeah, so Elliot lives in this really nice Victorian house. I love it. It is so nice, y'all. Like, I love this house. If we open it up, we're gonna, I guess, start at the very bottom. Sure, why not? So down here, we have a little sitting area. We have 2 bedrooms. So this one's like a kid's bedroom. There's a bathroom over here. And then we have like another bigger bedroom right here next to it. If we go back here, we have like a garage space, I'm gonna assume, where you can like put cars or you could put something in here, you know. There's a piano. We have a washer and dryer. We even have like a horse and carriage out here, you know. And then like we even have like a swing set out here as well. And then if we go upstairs, let's see, up here we have like a little sitting area, you know, like a little sunroom area. We have our living room with a fireplace and TV. Going over this way, we have our kitchen area, which I love the color of the wallpaper. That's kind of cool. But we have our kitchen area with the little island counters, and we have a table. Over here, we kind of have like a sitting area, I guess, like a den or something. There's a bookshelf in here too. And if we go outside for a second, as you can see, we have access to a balcony. So there's a couple chairs out here. If we go upstairs, we have a bathroom over here in the middle. We have a bedroom over here on the side with a nursery attached to it. So, you know, you can have like a baby in here or a toddler, you know. Oh, actually, this is an ensuite bathroom. Oh, okay. So yeah, it's like an ensuite to this bedroom. And then over here on this side, we have like another sitting area with a little bookshelf. So yeah, I believe that's like everything for this house. I love this one, y'all. Like, this one is so good. I love that house. Okay, we'll just kind of like go around a little bit, skipping around. We'll see some of the other houses. So we have this one. Again, this world appears to be unpopulated, so there are no Sims that are here when you move in. So you're gonna have to like place them down or populate the world yourself. But we have this house right here. So this one has a pretty nice size like den / living room space. There's bookshelves, a fireplace, a TV. Over here on this side, we have a big dining room with a bar. We have our bathroom here. We have a nice sized kitchen, which I love the color scheme. If we go upstairs real quick, as you can see, is this like the Bunch household? Isn't this like what the Bunches live at, y'all? If memory serves me right. This might just be their pre-made house. I might not be remembering this right. But either way, when you go upstairs though, we have a bedroom here with an art easel. We have our bathroom. Over here, we have a bedroom. We have 2 bedrooms and they both share a bathroom, so it's like a Jack and Jill. And then if we go upstairs, at the top is an attic space, but there's nothing in the attic, you know? But you can always add stuff if you would like to. And then there's even like a little garage with a horse and buggy. You know, they have 2. Well, they actually have 4 horses but 2 buggies. They are kind of rich, you know? Why don't we keep moving on? So there was this house that I saw earlier, this one right here. I really want to see what's inside of this one, because this one kind of gives off like the goth house. I don't think it's supposed to be, but like it's kind of giving like a goth house vibe. Why don't we open up this house? Wait a minute, is this like one of the pre-made ones that come with Midnight Hollow? I could be wrong about it. Maybe not. Either way, when you come in here, we have a living room area with bookshelves. There's a bathroom. We have a dining room area here, a kitchen. In the backyard, we have another horse and buggy. We have a fountain, a park bench, and then we also have like a little table out here. If we go upstairs, we have 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, and then we have like another sitting area. And I believe that's like everything for this house. I think this is a pre-made house, y'all. I'm pretty sure, now that I look at it up close. If we go across, ooh, this house is cute though. That one's cute. Let's check this one out. Down below, we have a den space So we have a fireplace. Over here, we have a dining room with a kitchen. We have a bathroom back here underneath the staircase. And then upstairs, we have two big bedrooms. So this one is more like a red kind of color scheme, maybe like a little burgundy. And then this one is more like a white and pink kind of color scheme. This one reminds me of like The Sims 4. We have a bathroom over here in the middle, and then both bedrooms have access to a balcony. So, you know, out here. And then if we go to the back of the house, we have a little lounge space out here. And then out here, we have a couple of horses and buggies. We also have a little table out here. And that's pretty much everything for this house. Let's go back across the street because we can check out this little white Victorian home right here. Why don't we open it up? So when you first come in, we have a foyer with a sitting area and a couple of statues. Over here, we have a kitchen. I love the kitchen, y'all. The color scheme is nice. But we have a little kitchen area. There's a bathroom over here attached to it. And then over here, we have a living room. And then if we go upstairs, we have one bedroom here. And there's a little office space. And then we have a bathroom here. And then over here in the hallway, we have a piano and some places to sit. And I guess that's like everything for this house. So it's a 1-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. You could probably squeeze another bedroom in here if you wanted to, though. Ooh, I want to see what this house looks like, y'all. Let's check out this one. This one looks like a colonial style home. Ooh, this looks fancy. Can we open this up real quick? Let's see. So when you first come in, I guess we'll start over here on the left. So over here, we have a den space. I love the lights. Well, we have like a little den space over here. It's kind of like a mustard yellow kind of color. Over here on this side, we have a dining room. I love the color scheme. And then if we go back here, we have a little sitting area. We have a sunroom. Back here, we have a kitchen space. There's something down below, by the way. What's down here? I guess there's really nothing down here. I guess you can add something if you want to. Over here looks like a den maybe, or like a study or something like that. There's a fireplace, a stereo, and some places to sit. And then in the backyard, we have a horse and buggy. And then if we go upstairs, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms. There's a bathroom over here in the back. If we go upstairs yet again, we have another bedroom with another bathroom. But like, what is this, y'all? Are they doing like some kind of seance? What is going on? There's a little magical mirror, but like, what is going on up here, y'all? Like, I'm a little bit afraid. What goes on in this house? There's an alchemy room over here too. Like, what's going on? You know what, y'all? I'm leaving. Like, I don't know. Maybe I don't want to know. But this house is really nice. I really like this one. I know some of these houses are pre-made houses. Like, I'm pretty sure this one is from, like, Midnight Hollow, maybe? Like, I feel like I've seen this one before somewhere. We can briefly check it out just to see. But I feel like I've seen this one before. I could be wrong, but it looks familiar to me. But when you first come in, though, we have a foyer. We have a dining room, a kitchen. We have a, like, study room. You know, maybe like a personal library or something like that. Back this way, we have a bathroom. And then if we go upstairs, we have a, like, upstairs living room, I guess. Over here, I don't know what this is supposed to be. Like a dollhouse museum? Not really for sure what's going on in here. If you go back this way, we have like some places to sit. There's also a little balcony with some more places to sit. If we go upstairs, we have a bedroom here with an ensuite bathroom. I don't know, y'all. Some of these houses are like, this house is nice, but it's kind of spooky. It's like kind of unsettling in a way. Like, ooh, what's going on here? Like, I'm kind of nervous. Okay, what about this white house that's right beside it? Can we check out this one? This one is nice. It looks familiar. Like, I feel like I've seen this one before. Either way, when you come in, we have a nice living room area. We have a dining space. We have a bathroom. There is a, like, living room slash like office space, I guess. So maybe like this is the den, this is like the living room, you know. Over here we have a big nice kitchen with a grill over here on the back. So if we go upstairs, we have 2 bedrooms. They both have ensuite bathrooms, and then we also have a nursery right here. Oh, and the nursery also is an ensuite, so it's like a Jack and Jill or like a wraparound. Over here we have a home gym, so we have a treadmill. And we also have a little stereo. And then if we go upstairs yet again, we have like a attic. So we have another bedroom over here with a computer desk, TV, and game console. There's a foosball table. And then we also have another bathroom here. This house is nice. I like this one. And there's even like a garage. So like the garage has a horse and buggy, you know, and there's also like a little picnic table out here. Okay. Now I'm pretty sure this big blue house is like the doll house. It's like the pre-made house that comes if you have generations, I want to say. We can briefly check it out, but I'm pretty sure this is like the pre-made house. Yeah, it is. It's like a pre-made house. So if you have generations installed and you go to your bin from edit town mode, you have this house. I've seen this house a lot. I've played in this house a lot. It is just a pre-made one. So yeah. All right, y'all. So I kind of want to see like what this big house is, and I kind of want to see some of these houses over here in like the rural countryside area. So let's check out this big house real quick. Yo, I really like this house. Ooh, let's open up this one real quick. Let's see. So when you first come in, you have a big, nice, empty foyer. There's some columns, I guess, but pretty empty. We have a couple bathrooms over here. Going over this way, we have a big living room with a nice fireplace. Over here, we have a nice dining hall. Over here, we have our kitchen. And then if we go over here, we have like a pretty big sunroom space. So we have a chess table, a regular table, and a place to sit. And then over here, we kind of have like a den space. There's a bar over here, some places to sit, a lot of bookshelves. And then we even have like a little pool area inside of here. Like, these Sims live in lavish. And then in the back, we have a nice fancy fountain. There's really not much back here. And then if we go upstairs, we have like a place to sit in the middle. We have a home gym with a bathroom attached to it. And it also leads you into a bedroom. I love the purple bed. And then if you go back this way, we have another bedroom here. Maybe this is like a kid's bedroom or a teen's bedroom, you know. And then if we go back here, we have 2 more bedrooms. So this is like a pink one, and then it has like a bathroom right here. And then over here, we have like a reddish one with an ensuite. And then back here, we have like a study area with a fireplace, chess table, music player, and desk, and a place to sit. And there's also something else above this. So at the very top of the lot, we have a Bonehilda coffin. And then we also have another bedroom here with a bathroom. We also have like the model train set, which if you didn't know, it's like Sunset Valley, but on a really small scale. Which is kind of interesting because like we're in Sunset Valley right now, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much everything for this house, y'all. This one is nice. I like this one. Okay, I want to go over here for a second, y'all, because I want to see what these houses look like. So we're just gonna start down here and we're gonna look around. Some of this is like set decor, so like this you can't actually see, this you can't actually see. There is a house here that we can check out, and we'll check out these 2 houses. So we'll start by looking at this one over here first. All right, so as for this one, I guess we'll check out the garage first before we go inside. Oh, well, the garage is kind of empty. Oh, they have a couple donkeys instead of horses. Okay, well, look, if it works, it works. Inside of here, though, we have a nice den space. We have a little dining area here with a bar. We have a bathroom, and then we have a really nice kitchen. I like the color scheme. It's kind of different, but I like it. In the backyard, we have a barn area. So if I just scroll up for a second, we have a barn. If we open the barn up, it's kind of empty. There's some hay in here. There's also like a little stable for the horses. There's a water trough. But there's not really much in the barn, you know, as you can see. If we go upstairs in the house, though, we have a bedroom here with a fireplace. We have an ensuite bathroom. And then if we go upstairs yet again to the very top, we have like a living room area, I guess. So we have like a TV, stereo, guitar, and telescope. And the telescope is looking out at the house across the street, which I guess we'll check out this house next. And I like this house too. This is cute. Oh, I like this little barn right here. This is cute though. This little scarecrow out here too. Let's open up the barn. I want to see the barn real quick. Well, it's kind of empty, you know. There's not much in here. You can always add stuff, you know. But there is like a little hayloft, technically. All right, let's check out this house though, y'all, because this one is cute though. Oh, the color scheme is nice. It's like a peach color. So inside of here, we have a living room with a fireplace. There's a bathroom. Going over this way, we have a kitchen area. Over here, we have a dining room with a coffee table and another fireplace. You might want to fix the wallpaper here, by the way. There's a bedroom over here. And then if we go upstairs, let's see, we have 2 more bedrooms. And I believe that's like everything for here. This is really cute, y'all. I like this one. This might be one of my favorite ones. Oh, and I just realized too, y'all, there's even like more stables over here. So inside of here, these are like little mini stables, really. I guess you could put like foals inside of here. That's kind of cute though. I like that. All right, so let's just go over this way. Again, these are like decorative. You can't open these up, but we have like a lot of like space out here. But we also have this other house that's at the end. So let's check out this one real quick. Let's open it up. We have a dining space. We have our kitchen over here in the back, which is interesting. Interesting use of colors. Over here, we have a bathroom. We have like a living room, den space area. There's a chess table back here. In the backyard, we have a bird tree, some places to sit. We have a grill and picnic table. There's also a fire pit. And then out here, we have like a little like gazebo area, but there's nothing out here really. And then if we go upstairs, we have 2 bedrooms, and there's also like another bird tree in the middle. And then if we go out here to the garage, we just have a couple of donkeys with a cart. But I believe that's everything for this house. Oh, I do want to check out the goth household real quick, because you know I didn't mention the goth household earlier, so I was like, we might as well just check it out just to see. I don't know if anything was really changed here or not. You'll have to let me know. Going off of memory, it's looking kind of how it always looks, I think. Let's just open it up to see. Yeah, like I think this is how it normally looks. But, you know, maybe one of y'all can let me know if I missed something. It has this weird area down here too with like a chess table, you know. If we go upstairs, there's just, you know, like bedrooms and stuff, bathrooms. I don't really think anything was really changed in this house, unfortunately. Even over here at the barn, I don't really think anything was changed. It just has like the horse and buggy, but I believe it's pretty much the same like it always looks. Okay, y'all, I think we'll check out one more house, and I know which one it's going to be. It's going to be this really big one over here. It looks kind of like a castle in a way. I really want to see what this house looks like, because I saw it earlier, and I was like, I need to like make sure to look at it for the video. But yeah, it kind of looks like a castle. At least to me, it's kind of giving like castle vibe, you know? It has a horse and a buggy out here in the front. When you come in, we have like a foyer. Over here, we have like a den space. We have a fireplace, some bookshelves, places to sit, a stereo. Over here looks like a little home office space, you know, with a computer desk and places to sit. If we go over here, we have our kitchen. We have a bathroom right over here beside it. There's something down below. So down here, we have a home gym, and then there's just some empty space where you can add more stuff. If we go back upstairs and go over this way, we have our dining room. Out here, we have a little patio section with a grill and table. There's a pond out here. We have like a couple lounge chairs out here too. And then if we scroll upstairs, we have 1, 2, 3 bedrooms. So we have, 2 bedrooms, a nursery, and then we have like a little place to sit in the middle. Over here is like a upstairs living room, I guess, or like a secondary living room. We have a TV, some chairs, a stereo. Oh, we also have like a bathroom here. I didn't even see this. We have like another bathroom area right here. And then if we go upstairs yet again, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3 more bedrooms. So they're all over here on this side. We have a foosball table, we have a stereo, we have a couple places to sit. There's a little balcony. There's actually like 2 balconies right here, you know? So there's nothing on the balconies, but there's 2 balconies. And then like over here, we just have like a foosball table, a bar, and then we have another bathroom here. Oh, there's even like 2 balconies in the back of the house. I didn't even see that. So there's like 4 in all. But yeah, that's pretty much everything for this house. And that's pretty much everything for the entire world, y'all. I had a lot of fun looking at this one, okay? Like, I love looking at custom worlds because you never know what you're gonna see, you know? And this is so nice. I like this one a lot. So again, this one is Sunset Valley Victorian. It's by Hancyan, and I really liked looking at this one. So if you want to check it out, I'll leave a link down below. Overall, I love this world, but if I was gonna play here, I would probably want to like delete some stuff, like just like the CC that's missing, I would delete it. I would also probably like swap out the rabbit hole rugs, which like I said, the rabbit hole rugs that Hancyan used are in the download, but I'm gonna just also link the ones that I use down below too, just in case, you know, maybe if you're having issues with those, you can use the one that I use. So, you know, hopefully that'll help. But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, comment something down below. Follow me over on Twitch where I stream a lot more The Sims, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Thanks for watching!